It was late, and the house was silent. My desk lamp cast a small circle of light over my laptop. I was searching for something, maybe a story, maybe just a distraction. I clicked through pages about ancient myths, scrolling listlessly until a name caught my eye. Lilith. I did not know her. Curious, I clicked. Her story was unlike any I had read before. She was the first woman, made from the same earth as Adam, but she wanted equality. When Adam tried to rule over her, she refused. She chose exile over submission. My heart beat fast as I read. Here was a woman who would not bend. I leaned closer to the screen, drawn in by the power of her resistance. The story felt like a secret, buried for too long. I wondered why I had never heard of her in school or chapel. It felt as though I had tripped over a root in the dark, and now something new was growing in my mind. Lilith's story was about more than rebellion. It was about balance. She and Adam were created equal, both from earth. There was no rib, no hierarchy. When Adam demanded dominance, Lilith refused. She claimed her right to be beside him, not beneath. This idea echoed in me. Balance. How often do we forget it? In gardens, in families, even in the stories we tell. We have built so many things on imbalance, dominance over nature, over each other. Lilith's story asked a simple question. What if we chose equality instead? I thought of the world outside my window. The trees swayed together in the night wind, no branch higher than the rest. Balance was everywhere in nature. Lilith's story felt like a key. Maybe equality, not control, is the way forward. I started to see relationships differently, not just people to people, but people to earth. What if we met the world as equals? For so long, I had been taught to see the world as a machine. Gears and levers, resources and waste. But Lilith's story opened my eyes. If she was made from earth and she had will, maybe the earth itself was alive too. What if earth was a thinking being, not just an object? The more I looked, the more I saw signs of life and intention everywhere. The way roots communicate underground, the song of the wind through leaves, the turning of seasons, purposeful and ancient. The world was not inert. It was aware. This new vision changed everything. If Earth was alive, she could respond. She could guide and teach, just as Lilith guided me through her story. I started to listen more closely, to birds, to rivers, to the soil under my feet. The world became a conversation, not a conquest. I felt less alone, more connected to all that breathed and grew. Lilith's refusal to submit was not gentle. She became a force, wild and untamed. I began to see the earth's storms in a new way. Lightning flashed like a warning. Earthquakes rumbled like a cry for respect. These were not blind acts. They were the voice of a living planet. Every storm, every flood felt like resistance. Earth was not letting herself be controlled. Like Lilith, she fought against imbalance. Her power was fierce but also creative, clearing, resetting, beginning again. I watched the news differently after learning Lilith's story. Hurricanes and wildfires were not just disasters. They were messages. Sometimes they were reminders that we had pushed too far, taken too much, forgotten the balance. Lilith's spirit was alive in every wild thing that refused to be tamed. Earth too would not bow. As a child, I saw disasters as punishment. Bad things happened when people did wrong. But after Lilith, I understood differently. The earth was not a judge. She was a healer, correcting what was out of balance. When forests burned, new seeds sprouted. When rivers overflowed, the land was nourished. It was not about blame. It was about restoration. The earth was always seeking wholeness, returning to center. This changed the way I felt about fear and change. Lilith did not run from the wilderness. She became part of it. Earth's corrections were not meant to shame us, but to invite us back into balance. There was wisdom in the winds, compassion in the rains. I learned to see each upheaval as a chance to listen, to adapt, to return to equality with the land. One night, I read about the Earth's magnetic field. Invisible, protective, always shifting. It shields us from cosmic winds, guiding birds and whales on their journeys. I thought of it as the mind of the Earth, always alert, always adjusting. The magnetic field is never still. It wavers, bends, and sometimes it flips entirely. This is not a flaw, but a feature. Like consciousness, it responds to what is needed. It holds us safe, but it also changes and grows. This invisible mind reminded me of Lilith's own spirit, unseen but powerful, shaping what is possible. The Earth is not just reacting, but thinking and choosing. We are not the only ones with awareness on this planet. To live here is to be in the presence of another mind. This is a humbling and beautiful truth. If Earth is alive, if balance is sacred, then our role must change. We are not rulers or owners. We are guests, participants, witnesses. This is what Lilith taught me. Her story is not just about defiance, but about a new way to belong. We must listen, adapt, and learn. Endings are not failures. They are part of the ongoing change. Disasters are not punishments, but invitations to restore balance. We are called to be students of the living Earth, not masters. I feel hope in this way of seeing. Every day is a chance to witness Earth's wisdom, to follow her example of resilience and renewal. We can be partners in this dance of life, not just takers. Lilith showed me that resistance is sacred. Earth's corrections are holy. Our future depends on remembering our true place. Side by side, in balance, in respect. Be passa.